Yeah, that do. So SD card is in there, good. See what else we can play now. It's not the dawn of anything, it's not the afternoon of anything. It's the, there's fuck all on TV, which is every fucking day at the present, which is 2021. So I'm going to be playing a bit of C64. Save the cheerleader, save the projector bowl. Yes, we've been watching Heroes, actually. I'm up to season 3. Season 2 is incredibly short. Must have been when them writers were on strike. Same thing happened with a season of Lost. I can't remember which one it was. Was it 4 or 5? One of them was really short, about half the usual size. And I have to say, one, I need my fucking CRT glasses. CRT glasses, where are you, mate? Fuck's sake. So hang on, we played Thunderbolt. Right, Spacewalk. Spacewalk it is. Right, there's 2 versions of Spacewalk. Now me and Jerome from Lemon64, and there was always a bit of a thing whether he's Jerome Tell or not. He wouldn't admit it and he wouldn't deny it. But you know, it was fun chatting too much. We had a laugh on there, and I think the other guy was Denial. No, it wasn't Denial. Oh no, I've forgotten his name. But yeah, there was this whole thing going on about yeah, GameBase has got it wrong. This is a disc version of Spacewalk. This is a tape version. All that kind of guff that usually erupts when you know, when you have websites like GameBase64. I mean, I have to say one way or the other which version is which, but I think possibly Lucosa said the same thing. I'm not sure who else. Someone else who does 8-bit reviews that I used to watch. They said that they had what was labelled as the disc version. Now it's been so long since all that bullshit has been happening that you have to wait for me to make a roll up. I'm sorry about that. Luckily YouTube storage capacity is still free, although they'll probably fuck that up. So yeah, it's been so long. I'm just going to go straight into the game and see if I can remember which version I had. Now the version I had, I'm sure it had like a space shuttle, and you pick up the wobbly satellites with like magneto attraction type bullshit, and stick them in the top of the shuttle or something like that. But we'll see if either version now actually once and for all gives me any sort of nostalgic memories. Now whilst BMX Racers, which we've already played, is fucking shit. I mean I probably could have written BMX Racers if my parents didn't insist that I carry on doing my O-levels instead of you know, pissing about on the computer, as they probably wouldn't say it because they didn't say things like that, but you get the idea. Hello Chocolate, what are you doing, mate? If we had another, oh we do actually have another black cat. So hang on, how would we make a chocolate sandwich? No, actually we need 2 slices of bread, didn't you, Paddy? Yeah, there was a film, and I remember this because I was like a kid, probably about 10, something like that. And in this movie, they're in this like club, and there's these 2, I can't actually remember if it was 2 white guys and a black woman, or 2 black guys and a white woman, but it was sort of like a strip club, and they called it a chocolate sandwich. And I can't remember for the life of me what film that was. But I know there was always a bit of a risk when we were watching TV that, you know, things may progress a bit too fast. There's also another weird film that was on, and you didn't actually see anything, like no nudity, but they were clearly having sex in the shower from the noises she was making. I think it was possibly on a boat actually, and I think one person met some woman at a party or something that they hadn't seen for ages, and it's like, what you been up to? And the other one said, growing a penis. And my mum said, growing peanuts, what's that? And it's like, oh shit, right, kids, time for bed, no more TV for you. That's what life was like before the old VCS, mate. And to make things worse, when I did get a VCS in 1980, I was very young actually, I wasn't allowed to have the VCS out except for weekends up until dinner time on a Sunday. So, you know, come home from school on a Friday and you can get the VCS unpacked and onto the black and white portable TV, which is better than nothing, because we only had like, I think we had, yeah, anyway, luckily for you the roll up is finished now. I'm probably going to go out quite quickly because the tobacco's too fucking dry and there's probably not enough tobacco in there. Chocolate has settled down, so it probably won't sit on the PC speaker. It don't really matter with music like this. The camera lined up, it looks a bit cockeyed. 7 minutes to roll up. Wow, this tobacco's getting worse. Yeah, I don't know if I just, no. I should have made my own images for this. Right, fire and hold satellite or use joystick plugged into port 2. Well, that's unusual. What do I do with my CRT glasses, mate? Hang on a minute, I need my bloody CRT glasses. Where the fuck are they? No, I got my reading glasses. The hell did I do here? Oh, here we go. Mad Commodore, you blind bastard. Might have to do something about the angle of this TV. Sorry about that. It don't make that much difference. I'm sure the shuttle was white in the version I had. Right, okay. There we go. Oh yeah, you can shoot stuff. But you can't go up any higher. I don't remember him. Might be the other version I had. I don't remember the greenness. Yeah, I don't think things can get damaged. Oh crap, yeah, no. Ah, bollocks. That was close, that was. Oh, then again, I remember the music getting a bit fucked up like that. So there's that. Oh, come on. Wait. So let's not play it too much. So that was version 1. Good old faithful. Like this C64 is still called Old Faithful. I have as much respect for this machine as Han Solo has, well, probably more than Han Solo has for the Millennium Falcon. do that business there. One of the lighters must be in the other bedroom. The normal double bedroom size bedroom. Fuck off. God damn motherfucker. That's the one that don't work, that can go over there. No, that's the one that should work. Ooh. There you go, you can have this one, buddy. Right. So yeah, this C64 is not, it's not in mint condition. And fucking there's dust and hairs up the yin yang. Hopefully the hairs are from my cats, not someone else's cats. I don't know how they're getting near a power switch and all that shit, but anyway. This looks like the version I had, I think. Thank you. Let's get the SD card away from the fag ash. There's loads of stuff on these SD cards. Not sure what is or isn't. Right, I don't know if you can influence the way that... Hang on. Why didn't that go in? So you can't actually blow that thing up. See, I heard that shit games creator music so many times that right, this one plays completely different actually. Ah, bollocks! It's a real fucking. I honestly, I'm not sure anymore which version I used to have. So the gameplay on this version is completely different actually. Ah, crap! You can't touch the ground. I mean, come on, mate. Talk about therapy. Shoot him in the back, innit? Oh, crap. I don't know what happens if the satellite hits that stuff. Right, okay. And just keep firing at everything. This does seem like the version I used to have, I think. Ah, bollocks. Mainly because the shuttle looks right. Now if my auntie hadn't junked all my stuff, then we'd know for sure, but I'm not really sure actually. I don't want to play that anymore. There is one game I wanted to... I used to see the adverts in Zap all the time and I wanted to buy it, but I never got around to buying it. See, when I had a C64, it was like the golden age of the C64, early to mid 80s. I still had a C64 later, but because the kind of games they were trying to do were like arcade conversions, and they were like 68,000 or twin 68,000 based arcade games by then. And the coding quality had gone down the toilet. I didn't really... Oh, I've got to show you this. This is the Inspector Gadget demo. I never got around to getting it. It's called Gates of Dawn by think it's Virgin Games, I'm not sure. And you know, that's like 3.5 decades later and I still ain't fucking played that game. I don't know if I got an original copy. There's no cat hairs in my cinnamon water. Yeah, we have to drink bollocks like this because milk is in the tea is not a good idea at the moment. Nor is coffee, actually. Unless we have American coffee, which is like 5 granules of instant coffee in a cup of hot water. That's America's contribution to Italian, I don't know, you wouldn't call it cuisine, what would you call that? They also fucked up pizza and Mexican food. And burgers. Burgers were invented by the Mongols. I'm sure if they had agriculture, the Mongols would also have made the bread to put round it. I used to watch Inspector Gadget all the time, actually. Actually, his niece played in the movie with Matthew Broderick, Michelle Trachtenberg. She was in the sequel to Road Trip, which was Euro Trip. So different message now. I mean, when that bloke from Imagine Software, not Ocean Imagine, the original Imagine, starts getting on about, oh, we invented a bit of hardware, stick on the Spectrum, get cartoon graphics, all this bollocks. That hardware they did for Bandersnatch wouldn't be able to do this. So it's bollocks, and this is a standard C64. Exactly the same spec as February 1982, when the production lines were being run 24 hours a day to build up stocks before the late summer 1982 launch in America. We finally got some in November, I think it was November the 21st. In the UK, that's when Commodore UK said it had been shipped to distributors and retailers. So this is more impressive than the actual released game. I think Melbourne has done this, I'm not sure actually. I mean, what company should have done, if they had something like this, they should have gone to a magazine. I suppose around this time you're talking Zap 64. They should have just given it to them to stick on a cover tape. Something different doesn't really happen, so yeah, that's really nice, that is. I'd have trouble coding that up in Laser Basic, therefore is good. That's the acid test really. Compiled Laser Basic or White Lightning, which is about the same speed and they have the same functions. Luckily the CDTV is still working, so I know it's 10:49 let's go in here, and we want buy software publisher. So let's see if here will see what we can find. Thing is, to play Druid you need to know the keys, so you really need the instructions to hand. And there's two versions of Barbarian. I played one and I'm not going to play the other, so there's that. I actually have 3 copies of Slicks on tape. When the price of Slicks started going up to about 8 or 10 quid on eBay, I thought, right, I haven't got this game, I need to have this game. And then within about 2 months there was 3 that went relatively cheap, and they're in good condition, which is quite handy because it keeps crashing all the disc cracks that I could find, and there's not that many. Let's make a T. Oh no, we're not playing that shit. Hang on, is Mega Tank the one by Ocean? Or is that the one by TND? I think that was the one by TND. That one of them's alright. Pretty good actually. Oh look, there's Ghostbusters. Yeah, we won't be playing Chase HQ, that's for sure. Time for the old memory recall. Now, I can only remember being allowed a sick day off school, whether I was actually faking the sickness or not. Having Mediterranean parents means your education is more important than anything. Which was the same with my Asian friends. Their parents had the same attitude. Which is lucky for them, because going to university was not only free, but you'd get a student grant as well. And it was quite a sizable grant, actually, the further back you go in time. But I do remember I was off sick from school one day. And so this is after I got my C64, possibly a year and a half after. And I was playing Battle Through Time on my day off from school. I can't remember any other C64 game I played. I probably played loads. My mum used to work from home, and the school was, yeah, if it was junior school, no, that would have been secondary school, 84. Yeah, let's just go over, I'll go with trainer option. Infinite time. Yes. I did actually do a sort of cheating long play of this game. I can't find it on my channel now. Never played it before. I'm gonna tell you a lie. Sorry, Mr. 6510. So it's like Sensible Moon Patrol. It's classic. So I remember playing Berserk on my VCS because I really used to like that. Doesn't matter, it had chunky graphics. It played really nicely actually. I don't know if you can shoot them when they're still falling. That was a bit of a risky one. Oh, you can. You can actually shoot the bombs. It's very tricky, but I'm sure I've done that. Oh man. So yeah, I was home from school. I probably had Heinz cream of mushroom soup. yeah, with cats like this, you really need the trainer option. So we got a bit of parallax scrolling going on. Yeah, so you can hit the bombs. So I really used to like this game. And it took me a long time to find this game. I mean, I started buying C64 games around 1983-84 because we used to go to like car boot sales, and you'd be able to pick up a VIC-20 and a few games for like, you know, 15-20 quid, something like that, sometimes boxed. I do remember getting one. So I would have got like C64s. They're fucking miles going down or what? Well, they're going up. I think you have to make it to 1 mile. Chocolate, this is not good for gameplay. See you later, bud. So the music on World War One's very childish, but then so was World War One. Everyone should have just ploughed into Serbia and bombed the shit out of them for killing the, you know, I think, I can't remember who it was they killed. Is it Archduke Ferdinand or something? Anyway, that's what kicked off World War Two, the Austrian royalty that was assassinated at the behest of the Serbian government, probably egged on by another country, and that's why we had World War One. And because of the ridiculous terms of surrender for World War One, that's why we had World War Two. It wasn't going to go any other way. You do that to a country like Germany when you barely won the war. No one won the fucking war. It was pretty much an agreement that you know, trench warfare was just a fucking a mechanical mincer for the males of the planet Earth on both sides. Just fucking, it's just a slaughter, mate. You send them to war, they move a couple of inches either way on the fucking border of the the controlled territory, and you know, thousands and tens of thousands of men just die. Absolute horrendous waste of life. Good thing people back then were too dumb to realise that religion is all bollocks, mate. So this is more of a sombre thing, and that's correct, because World War II should never have happened, because World War One either shouldn't have happened, or those war reparations shouldn't happen. What Germany didn't know is the Spanish influenza was absolutely fucking up America and Britain. I don't know about any other countries. So if they just held on for like another 9 months, they would have actually won World War One. So now, of course, there's loads of racists in the world that won't see things that way. So because they're playing the theme tune to MASH, if I could remember fuck all about MASH, I'd be able to tell you. It'd be quite tricky actually, grey 1 over blue to see the craters there. I'm going to try and play it properly now. Stop talking bollocks. This is either the Korean War or Vietnam War. I remember MASH being on all the time. And then when TV was up, you know, on until like 3-4 o'clock in the morning on ITV. There was stuff like MASH and Paint It Black and other shit like that that was on all the time. It's actually better than what you get now. Because most channels now, after like midnight, they start showing some, you know, TV shopping bollocks or fucking online casino, even though they don't call it that. Ah, that must have been the Korean War. So Vietnam War. Bit of Paul Hardcastle. Nah. But this is from that film, which I can't remember the name of the title of now. The title escapes me at the present moment. So they do get different attack patterns. They don't attack you in the same way. I don't know if you can shoot their missiles actually. So what I used to do is just keep jumping all the time when I first got this game. I actually had the single cassette case, standard cassette case thing for this, not the clamshell. But the copy I got now is the clamshell version. Hardly ever see this game for sale back then, never mind now. In fact, now is a very bad time to start collecting C64 games. Almost as bad as, you know, about 6-7 years ago when I was looking at how much are arcade cabinets, can I actually get any, and it was like there's fuck all for sale, worth a shit most of the time, never mind, you know, you want the deluxe hydraulic outrun. So yeah, you can't really fault this game. If you don't like Moon Patrol, and you got this hoping it'd be some sort of time travelling game, maybe like Time Pilot even, then you're going to be a bit disappointed. But World War III still hasn't happened, amazingly. So the graphics are like, yeah, Star Wars. So this was, I don't know if the Reagan Star Wars program was a thing, actually. Can we shoot the cloud there? No. So nature's gone crazy as well. So you know the bouncing wheels on your little Jeep, they're quite a nice touch. The parallax scrolling, that works okay actually. The graphics are not brilliant. 1984, even if it was early 84, Beachhead had nicer graphics, so that's a 1983 game. It just loops around when you complete it, so. But you know, this is the nicest version of Moon Patrol on the C64. Really, I don't like the official conversion. I didn't do nothing, mate. Don't blame me. Yeah. Very poignant message. You're entering... Ah, War Mutations. I thought he looped round, actually. It's the title screen music from Manic Miner without the shit instrument waveforms. So there you go. if you're gonna do anything with Manic Miner, and no one really has improved it, they fucked it up by doing a Spectrum conversion and shit like that. I don't like the updated version with the the ravey version of Hall of the Mountain King. So you want this Sid on the title tune for the the title page of Manic Miner. So you get quite a lot of game for your money. And the in-game music you should take from the Virgin Games C64 game Doria. So obviously it's a bit like when I played Critical Mass. With trainers you can but if you actually had to do this game, we've already seen 6 levels. So see if there's one more level and we take it from there. How many minutes? 36 minutes. The old dinosaurs. That explains why there's a dinosaur on the cassette cover. How big are these dinosaurs? Oh, they're pterodactyls for a start. Some sort of non-human life form there. You can't actually get him, he won't come into range. So, there's a lot of gameplay elements added. Ooh, and the pterodactyls take more hits than... How'd you get rid of him? Very, very tricky. So, by the time you get to this level, you probably give up. But for a 1984 game, you certainly got your money's worth for your like 7 or 8 quid back then. That's how much Anirog games used to be. I think I paid 7 quid for Space Pilot at either Computer Wheels or Derek's Record Shop in Edmonton Green Shopping Centre. So there's a certain part you got to hit him. More to do with his legs, I think. Yeah. So I want you to look. This is like end of level Guardian, isn't it? Okay, well, it takes a lot of hits to do him. So you'd lose a life there. But I had a quick shot turbo by then with a rapid fire, which is better than a rapid fire on this thing, on most games, for some reason. Right, there we go. So that's all of that game. Yeah, so you go back and it's just harder, so be the same music. I do remember that. I did like this music. It reminds me of, I think there was an episode of The Simpsons where Homer Simpson went to clown school and there was music like that playing while he was, I think it was riding that tiny, or is it the one, yeah, I think it's the one when he's riding the tiny little unicycle, which the first time he tries to ride, gets caught up in his trousers and ends up in his arse. And someone said, I think Krusty says, burn it. The Simpsons were great, but I haven't seen a decent Simpsons season for at least probably 15 years, if not more than that. I really need to give up on that shit. But no, they stick them on the Fox network, other people buy it all around the world and they stick it on there, and yeah, see, we can't play Drop Zone there, that's right there, because I need to play that with the Quickshot Turbo that isn't completely knackered. Did I play Mainframe? We definitely played Mr. Robot. Well, actually, I know what I want to play. Is this in alphabetical sort at the moment? No, it's not actually. Well, I need that. Yes, I can't remember who does this, but I looked at the screenshots and I thought, I'll give that a try. Now, I used to play Pro Tennis Tour 1 or 2, I can't remember which one. I used to play that a lot with the zip stick on my Amiga 1000. I used to hate having the Amiga 2000 on. In fact, I think I'd only use it when I was doing stuff with digitizers and D-Paint, because it had about 6.5 meg more. God damn it. No, we want slow. Thank you. Please do something with the sound to reset the filter, for fuck's sake. Alright, so we don't even get to serve first, that's not great. Is this 2-player only? Because it didn't give me an option for the number of players. Well, that's that review, fuck then. But I used to love playing one of those Pro Tennis Tour games on the Amiga. Played that quite a lot actually. Now I couldn't find my cracked copy of Lotus 2, so I won't be playing that anytime soon, because it's actually quite difficult, and I only like certain tracks on it. And my cracked disc of Lotus 2 had all the passwords that I'd written on the actual thing. Jailbreak. Skyjet, which is a bit rubbish. Hey, why is there a sub hunt in there? Ah, bollocks, I've saved something with the wrong name. Yeah, that was probably, oh no, you idiot. There we go. I think this is Codemasters. Alright, chocolate mate. You aggressive bastard bully of a cat. Funny thing is, he's very nice to me, just he wants to kill his dad. We had an unprovoked attack the other day, on my birthday. So that was a bit... So he gets limited time in here actually, at the moment. So yeah, I found a few other videos today, but because I haven't actually said what games are included on all those Dawn and Commodore fucking, you know, hour-long things, sometimes more, sometimes less. I'm not sure which ones I can upload. So I wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that on the projector because the bulbs are expensive. So Well, this isn't the music of the game, so I fucking hate when they do that. When I press space, it means you fuck off, mate. So the screen is blanked out. Is it even gonna load? Yeah, no. It is Codemasters. Sounds like David Whittaker instruments. I don't know if it is David Whittaker. Definitely sounds a bit like IO. Actually, I can't remember when IO came out. IO was by Firebird. Damn it, there's a lot of shit. Getting annoyed. Right, that'll do. That music's alright. That's not bad. But it just makes me feel like listening to music on IO. Damn it, I can't remember if bloody does IO. So when we hit the fast approaching 1 hour long video limit on the camera, I might go and check out who does IO, aka Into Oblivion. So I can actually find it on the bloody SD. Go! I keep taking off the CRT glasses and not bringing them back with me. There we go. Fuck me. Even without my CRT glasses on, I can tell those are cheese grater sized fucking divas. Pixels they are. Anyway, get this graphics by Richard Cheeky Bastard, original by Peter Williamson. Doesn't actually say no, it doesn't say who does the music. Go, the desert scene, take one. Whoa, these are as shit as the graphics on Breakthrough. Oh, you can actually. Alright. God damn it. Amazing action. Amazing action. Obviously not. So it is like a top-down version of Breakthrough with the same shitty graphics as Breakthrough on the C64. Ah, bollocks. Alright. Shit. Got a bonus for fucking... That probably wouldn't pay the hospital bills. In America. I presume it's not the British film industry that they're basing this on. I think you basically have to make it to the top. Ah, come on. So it's a fairly rubbish fucking game. Has that crashed now? No. Yeah, I don't want to put my name in. GG. I'm not horse-faced, even though I put GG there. Is there a time limit? Yeah, there is a time limit actually. So you have to get to the top within a time limit. And why is the screen so fucking small? This is not an Amstrad, mate. It makes no difference how much of the screen you're going to scroll. Really? Oh no, not again. Oh fuck. Now what Codemasters did was take some of their... oh, come on. How am I supposed to know that's right behind me? And I have to reverse to get round the rocks, because the turning circles are about as good as a fucking Ford Model T. So you get 3 takes to do each section, I guess. Fucking hell. It's like an overhead version of fucking turbocharged with a dead end. And then you know how much I fucking hate that. Yeah, Codemasters did improve some of their games and stick them on cartridge for the NES. And they actually had the Micro Machines license as well. I'm sure that was Codemasters. Now, sadly, all the graphics I did for Micro Machines on the Commodore 64, they're all gone. I'd probably do the sprites differently. I was using 2 sprites per car, so I could replicate the 32 by 32 pixel size of the NES graphics. Probably won't, but then you're not really using the sprites for anything else. But I've done 4 levels of the background. I did the snooker table, the breakfast table, yeah, I honestly can't remember who actually did I.O. How much time we got? That's 54 minutes. No. Yeah, no, it's not on the end. Oh, we can play a quick go of Warhawk. Presume there's only one executable there. Bit difficult to tell with some of them file names. I said it before and I'll say it again. My friend who had an Atari 800 before I had a VIC 20. His dad was some sort of you know, middle level management or higher, possibly a salesman. A bearded guy. I remember he had a beard. He looked very 70s anyway. Whatever clothes he was wearing, you know, his face, his facial hair, his hairstyle, they're all very 70s. But yeah, he got an Atari 800 XL when they were down to 100 quid. My parents didn't have that sort of spare cash lying around then. Not at that time. And he was so desperate for software, he was buying all the Mastertronic and you know, Firebird games for the Atari. He bought Ninja Master, which is an absolutely shit game. He's shit on everything. Well, graphically it is. So get ready with a run stop key. Yeah, the title page is quite nice. I like this spaceship and the planet there, it's quite good. Maybe they shouldn't have used turquoise, maybe they should have used light grey. Never really noticed that turquoise is brighter than light blue. Have trainers. Yeah, and yeah. So the music on this was a thing, because my mate got this for the Atari 800 XL. Volume down a bit. That might be a bit low because I'm sitting closer to the camera. So it's basically a Star Force clone. Sort of, not quite. But then most NES games, some arrogant prick changes the original arcade game before releasing it on the NES. For bloody 40 quid or something, $40, I don't know. That was a real cheek, that was. It was very hit and miss, their in quotes improvements to the arcade game. So yeah, there'd be like a bit of rivalry. My mate would never admit that the C64 by the mid-80s had better games coming out. I'm not talking about the hardware, that's a totally different subject, but once you started getting all the 16 colour games on the C64 without the BBC Micro palette, it would be very difficult for an Atari 800 XL to do the graphics of Risk by the Edge for technical reasons, but yeah, he was quite happy with this, I must admit. He'd want me to go around there and play this, and I'd be like, there's no point, I bought this game at the same time as you for my C64. I don't know where I bought Warhawk from. I could tell you where I bought BMX Racers, Spacewalk. What was the other early game I had? So I mean, for a budget title, I think this was £2.50. Can't really fault it, to be honest. It's as good as an Ash and Dave game with some